Hey everybody, Jake here, and today we're going to take a look at another ink. This is the Pilot Iroshizuku Asa-Gao. I do have some bad news though, just up front. My Pilot Vanishing Point is currently out of commission. It took a fall and the nib is destroyed. I'll be trying to get a new one soon, but until then, I'm going to be using this hideous pen because it is the other wettest writing pen I have in my collection. So this is what I'll be testing my ink with for the ink reviews for the coming weeks, or however long it takes me to get a new nib. But if you're curious as to what happened, I was standing up while training a new employee at work and just playing with my pen, hovering over the desk kind of thing, and it dropped on the back while closed, dropped on the back, popped the nib out, and when it bounced back up, it landed on the nib and sprung it. It looked like if the nib's sitting here, this is the feed, this is the nib came up and it was like snail eyes. It was terrible. I have fixed it somewhat. I've got it down to about here, but you can tell that's still ridiculous. So this has made me very sad, as that was my favorite pen. But I'll make do. So we'll get on with the ink review, and I'm not sure if this weekend whether I'll be doing a typical review, or whether it'll be another kind of video like last week with me talking about a topic. But we'll get to that when it comes. But for now, we'll go ahead and take a look at the Pilot Iroshizuku Asa-Gao. This is on the cover. It's kind of a bluish purple. It's a lot more of a blue though. This is in their Iroshizuku line pilots. They make fantastic inks. I'm sure a lot of you who if you know anything about pens, you know about these inks. They had been fairly expensive up until recently. Pilot figured out a way to mass produce the bottles instead of hand making all of them. And as you can see, it's a very interesting bottle. Very heavy, a lot of glass. But because of that, the prices went from $30-something down to $20 per bottle. For 50 milliliters of ink, which still, it's not diamond cheap or noodlers cheap, but it's really good for what you get, with very premium packaging. Let's go and take a look at the bottle first. It is very good to fill from. Probably my favorite bottle just for filling, because if you notice, it dips down for the nib to get basically all the ink it can. It's a very narrow bottle and very tall. So it's perfect for filling from, and that little dip helps out a lot. Opening it up, you can see there's a very wide neck, which is fantastic for when you go to dip your pen in. It can very easily fit my VAC 700, which is actually what I have the VAC 700 inked up with. I might do a little bonus with that one. But yeah, very wide neck, great for filling. Plastic cap on this, glass bottle, and it comes with this little kind of string wrapped around it. But it's very nice bluish purple color. And of course I got some on the label there. That'll count as the ink swatch for today. That right there. Not much shading in this as far as I can tell, but we'll go ahead and take a look at it real quick. I'll do a quick just a dip with this to kind of give you an idea of what it looks like, and then we can just use the VAC 700. So you can see it's a very blue. It isn't super bright, not too dark, kind of a middling blue. So it's nice for general use, very unoffensive color. And I'll show you in the TWSBI, the VAC 700 real quick. And you can see it's a little bit finer, a little bit lighter, just because this pen has such a ridiculous nib. But it's a fantastic, fantastic ink. Give you kind of that to look at as well. It is very plain, though, as far as I'm concerned. That's not a bad thing. You know, if you're in a working environment and you can only use black or blue inks, this is a very good blue for that. I really thought it was more of a bluish purple when I got it. Kind of disappointed, but that's my fault. I should have looked up a thing, but we were in Japan and these are literally like $12 over there, so I couldn't help myself. But it's a very, very good ink, very good flow, nice and wet. I haven't had any issues in any of the pens I've put it in, which is fantastic. And again, at $20, these are a great, great buy. The bottles are really well made. The ink's really solid. And we can do a dry time test here as well. I'll choose the VAC 700 for that. Also, I have switched to Rhodia paper. I had it before I had the Marimon Nemesign that I've been using. I just finally got around to buying more of it. So you'll see that in a lot more of my reviews. And to be honest, I think that's what more people use anyway, is the Rhodia paper, and for good reason. It's very, very fantastic paper. One of my favorites, actually. If I had to pick one for, you know, cost versus value, this would probably be it. It's a great, great paper. This is the line pad. I meant to get a dot pad, but I was really excited about the pen I got, which you guys will see after Christmas. And we'll take I'm really excited to take a look at that one. And hopefully before too long my vanishing point will be back, and then we can continue the ink reviews as normal. So I apologize for that again, for the slight inconsistency in the videos. So you can see it's almost dry by about 7 seconds, definitely dry by about 10. And also for those curious to see what it looks like in a VAC 700, there you go. Really pretty blue. I'm not sure, you know, apart from a professional setting, I'm not sure where this would fit in with inks like Konpeki and stuff like that, that are more, in my opinion, more interesting blues. But if you're looking for a nice professional looking blue that flows really well, that you can use in your fountain pen, I highly recommend this one. I don't even like the color that much, and I still use it constantly. Alright, and that'll be it for today, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any recommendations for something you'd like for me to review, you know, let me know. I might just take a look at it. Alright, thanks, guys. Bye.